It's day one of a 30-day, everyday story attempt challenge, courtesy of Jordan Webster of Build Mentorship. Now, apparently, according to Jordan, we'll see your results at the end, but your stories are a more powerful engagement tool for your platform or for Instagram than what your fancy looking feed post is. Now, this is something that I've struggled with in terms of firstly, consistency, and secondly, with over obsessing over minute details. And I've got a 4-step pathway that I think is relevant to success in any area, whether it's your side hustle, your training, or language learning. The reason why I say language learning is because the base layer of the pyramid is what I call systematize. Now, I've yesterday crossed a 200-day streak on Duolingo. It's not particularly a priority of mine, yet I've still had 200 days in a row. And the reason for this is because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Duolingo has inbuilt habit psychology in it. Firstly, you're going to get a prompt every day. How many times have you forgotten to do a habit simply because you just forgot?
The only problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten.
Secondly, it taps into the behavioural psychology behind points, leaderships and badges. If you want more on that, check out Adam Alter's Irresistible, which explains the psychology behind how social media companies have used research from gambling to keep people hooked. The second level up is habitualize. So you're going to struggle getting any habit in place if you don't have that system. Once you have got that system in place, that system needs to put you in a place where you're going to do something small every single day. I'm a big believer that you're much better off doing something 5 minutes every single day than, for example, doing a half-an-hour run or 35-minute run once a week. The step beyond habitualize is optimize. So you're going to work out what works for you and how to make sure you're successful in different scenarios. So for example, despite going through probably the most stressful year of my life, I've still hit 200 days worth of Duolingo. Now, if you can't rise to your habit on your worst day, then it's going to fall apart. Duolingo teaches us that consistency is more important than intensity. So once you have started hitting that habit every day, then you're going to be in a position to actually optimize it. For example, at the moment, I'm using Couch to 5K and One Lift a Day program. Are they the best programs in the world? No. Are they sufficient enough that I don't have to think about my training? Yes. Will I make progress on them? Yes. Finally, the top tier of the pyramid, finalize. So this is when you've worked out what works for you, you've decided where your exact goal is going to go. For example, I don't want to be a runner, I'm not sure if I want to compete in lifting, but I know that by running and lifting, I'm going to put myself in a position to achieve a life goal of mine, which would be I can jump into any sort of physical test with relatively little specific training. Anyway, waffled on far too much there. If you found this interesting, then give me a follow on It's a Flow Job.